Okay, journey from lands afar, Laura. Mm-hmm. Live and direct from the island of Galveston, Texas. We have in the house Jerri Hamachek. She is with Moody Gardens, and we got a whole lot of stuff going on over there. Welcome to the program. How are you?
Great, thank you.
Okay, please tell Laura and I and all of our friends just exactly what in the heck's going on down there. Oh, by the way, before she gets into this, we have a family 4-pack of tickets for admission to all of the attractions she's about to talk about.
That's well, if you're not familiar, when you're driving down to Galveston, you're going over the causeway, there's 3 giant pyramid-shaped buildings that are off to the right, and that's Moody Gardens. And we're a family-friendly tourist destination with a 4-diamond hotel on our property and a wide range of different attractions that are there. So we have our rainforest pyramid, which is a replica of a real rainforest. So when you go inside, it represents the rainforests of Asia, Africa, the Americas. You have free-roaming monkeys that are in there, free-flighted birds, and all kinds of plants.
I'm not trying to be a wet blanket or anything, but when I moved my daughter down there, I actually got pooed on.
By a bird or a monkey?
By a bird.
Oh.
See, it's a real experience.
Oh, it is. Just let it dry and scrape it off. Go ahead.
And so we've got all kinds of plants from those areas inside the rainforest. So when you walk in, you feel like you're in a real rainforest. And then we have a 3D theater. It's the largest screen in Texas. And about a year ago, we added the world's first 4K 3D giant screen 6 primary laser projection system, which is really a mouthful to basically say that it's as good as it gets. The quality, sound, the clarity, and just the brightness, everything about the presentation.
For people that don't know what 4D is, if you're in theater and somebody spits or something, you get a spritz of mist. Or if something looks like it's going to smell bad, you actually smell it.
Yeah, that's actually our 4D theater.
Oh,
so we've got
sorry.
3D and 4D theaters.
I was jumping the gun there.
That's
it's
okay.
Like, what comes after 3? 4.
4, yeah. And so what you just described there is the 4D theater. So, and then we added a new theater experience this past May called SpongeBob Subpants Adventure. So it takes 4D even beyond that, so you feel like you're on a submarine adventure with SpongeBob and Patrick and all of his friends in a theater experience that is really engaging. So the audience actually participates in the journey through Bikini Bottom, and it's really interactive. And then we have our Colonel paddle wheel boat that's there that goes out on 45-minute cruises along Alphat's Bayou. We've got our speed exhibit that focuses on Formula One racing. We have an aquarium pyramid that currently is undergoing its first phase of a $29 million renovation. But
is that all? They cheaped out, Laura.
And it's currently closed until November 14th, and then we'll reopen for the holiday season. And so we've got penguins, seals, sharks, all kinds of tropical fish in there. And then we've got a variety of, we have a zip line and a ropes course and a golf course that's next door. And then we have holiday attractions that are getting ready to open for the holiday season on November 14th through January 10th. So our Festival of Lights holiday event is a mile-long trail of lights that walks you all the way around the Moody Gardens property. So you're walking along the water, and you're going to have over 100 different lighted displays that are all themed to holiday music, an outdoor ice rink. We have an ice slide that's outside as well. And then we also introduced...
Wait, an outdoor ice rink?
Yes, on a tropical
Really?
island. Yeah.
In Galveston, Texas?
Yes, just for the
Wow,
holiday
that's
season.
cool.
Yeah. And then we have Iceland ice sculptures with SpongeBob SquarePants that we introduced last year. So this year we're bringing it back with a new theme and a lot more. I guess we're just taking it to a new level. We got outstanding feedback from our guests last year with the partnership with Nickelodeon. It's really amazing to see this all transform.
Okay, like how many pounds, not pounds, how many tons of ice is in this thing?
We have 2 million pounds of ice that's been made here in Texas, and 300-pound ice blocks. That it's really kind of an arduous process here in that the blocks of ice, because it's SpongeBob, we partner with Nickelodeon. It's colorized, and every color has to be exactly what SpongeBob colors are. So the Pantone
that would be called Pantone matching, yes.
Yes, and if it doesn't match, it gets cut, and we get a different block. So every color has to match, and each sculpture has to look exactly like SpongeBob. So Nickelodeon is approving each sculpture as we go along, and we have the world's best ice carvers that just came in over the weekend from Harbin, China.
Okay, now if you want some like off mic dish here, the challenge for you guys, as you were saying, was bringing these Chinese guys and gals up to speed on American OSHA regulations.
Yes, they have chainsaws, and we have a webcam. You can watch this all. It's going on from starting today through
really
November.
You can
13th.
actually watch them in action.
Yes.
Oh, that's cool. How fun.
And we're watching them
You want
too.
to watch some Chinese guys carve ice and argue? What's the web address?
It's moodygardens.org.
Okay.
And so they're true artists, and the sculptures we're talking about are not small, buffet type. They're huge ice sculptures. They're towering, basically a little community of ice we're creating, and we're recreating Bikini Bottom. It has and if you don't know what Bikini Bottom is, by the way, it's where SpongeBob lives. I don't need to clarify
Who
that.
lives in a pineapple under the sea.
Some of our listeners might not have known that.
SquarePants. Okay.
And so some firsts that are happening this year. For the first time ever, you're going to be able to go into the Krusty Krab, and it's you can walk inside of it. And so this has never happened in the U.S. before, and it's made out of ice. So you get to walk inside, then you see a lot of other structures along the way. So you're going to see a lot of the characters as well. And you're on your way to SpongeBob's Christmas party as you journey along Conch Street, and you can visit the Salty Spittoon, which is Bikini Bottom's watering hole. And you can walk inside and sit down at the bar and get a great photo there. And it's a bar of ice. Or an ice bar, but but we're not serving drinks in there. So it's just a photo op. Yeah. It's 9 degrees, so you probably wouldn't want to stay in there.
Okay, now, correct me if I'm wrong, but don't you guys have loaner parkas? Like when people go in, you actually give them parkas to wear? Yeah,
because being in Galveston and in Texas in general, we know that a lot of people don't have parkas that they have at home, so we provide that, and it's really a unique experience.
This sounds like a multi-decade $1 million project.
Yeah, this is our second year, and our plan was to go for 3 years and see how the public receives it. But honestly, we did surveys last year, and we got results back from those surveys from our guests giving outstanding reviews.
Okay, Laura.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just kind of curious. How much money does it take to put that on? I mean, I know that, it's just kind of like asking somebody how old they are or something, but I want to know.
Initially, and I will say that we have grants that come from the Moody Foundation, and we're very fortunate to have the Moody Foundation supporting us for capital improvements like that. But $3 million was the amount of the investment, but honestly, it went beyond $3 million because just creating this situation in having to create the structure was a tent structure, and it needs to be insulated. We're also on the Gulf Coast, so we're prone to tropical storms and whatever might blow in. So there's a lot of research and a lot of preparation to pulling it all together. But it's truly amazing to see it transform.
What
nice.
A fabulous place for a family vacation. There's just something for everybody, and enough to do where I would think you wouldn't even have to leave the property. You have enough to do there for the whole time you're on vacation.
Yeah, and I will add that the Moody Gardens Hotel, by the way, is one of the most kid-friendly hotels you're going to find. When you check in, you have kids. We have the kids crew. They're given a kids pack with a lot of activities that little surprises in the bag. But we have a lot of activities that are going on. Like we make s'mores by the fire pit. We decorate cookies. We keep the kids busy, and we do that well.
Yeah.
Okay, Laura, would you like to? We're going to give this away. It's family 4-pack of certificates. You have one over there. Why don't you? For caller number 3, 770-5790, tell them what they're going to win, Lori.
You're going to win a family 4-pack, which includes Iceland, Festival of Lights, Arctic Ice Slide, Rainforest Pyramid, Aquarium Pyramid, Speed, Colonel 3D, 4D, and SpongeBob Sub Pants. All of that absolutely free if you are the third caller.
This is a prize package worth over $400. Isn't that right? Something like that?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
Easily, yeah.
Hey, Jerri Hamachek and friends, thanks for coming in from Moody Gardens, Galveston Island. Make it your destination. Go to moodygardens.org to find out more, right?
Thank you. And I would also recommend to go to galveston.com because there's always a lot going on, and it's a fun time of year to be in Galveston.
Yeah, it is.